Hello everybody, I'm SlashMVC. Welcome back to Cataclysm, The Last Generation. In the last episode, we left off at the refugee center. Feels good to reach some semblance of civilization. In the last episode, we realized that we were very thirsty, that we had not brought any but just one canteen of water, because this was kind of an impromptu trip. I located it and I said, I'm just going to see if I can drive there. And I didn't go back and pick up all the stuff that I left at our so-called base at the gas station. There wasn't a lot there. But anyway, let's drop a few things here. I've got, I want to unload. I made water. That's all I did since the last episode. I made some clean water. I want to unload some of that into my canteen. Now, what do you want to do with the other 16? Can I pour it back in itself? I don't want to pour it on the ground. There's water left over. Okay, good. It didn't pour it on the ground, I think. It used to do that. Let's look. It's up here somewhere. There. Oh, good. Good. It didn't pour it out. I just hit the escape key. All right. So we could probably drop those jerry cans off right here for now. This is not a base. This is just like our collection of hobo junk. We'll probably dig into these smartphones and stuff this episode, maybe, if we have time. Got some bandages on me. Basically, let's just drop everything that's really not that handy right now. Let's drop all that crap off right there. Keep the good bandages. I've got some makeshift bandages in case. No. Let's see. Oh, I noticed an interesting thing. Oh, we still got our coyote plushie. That's good. Emergency jacket. Okay. Just drop that crap right there. Drop several items on the pavement. And, yeah, that's our supply of clean water for now. One thing that I noticed. I've read this article before, but they changed it. Where's my newspaper? And there's more details, more lore here. So remember this article? They're not riots. This has been rewritten. According to head officials at the Centers for Disease Control, functional MRI studies of rioters have fit autopsy data that suggests these people are under the influence of some sort of mind-altering agent, causing erratic, violent behavior. A source inside the CDC, who did not wish to be named, informed our reporter it's not just the rioters. They're the heaviest affected. But we scanned our own brains when we found out. It's everyone. It's in me and you. It's in the government, the military. God help us all. It's in all of us. It's in me? Yeah, maybe that explains the mouth flaps. One thing I tried to do too, if I want to examine one of these phones. Can I apply it from here? Yeah. These smartphones stack, which is weird. So when I go to check the system, then I want to check, like, let's try the map application. We found some cached map data in the map application. Okay. That revealed our local area, I do believe. So that's relatively handy. Oh, what is this? Zombies are crossing the fence line toward the refugee center. A horde has been detected. Uh-oh, that's not good. Okay, so what do we have in the surrounding area? Oh my goodness, there's a research facility just north of the refugee center. Holy crap. There's a moonshine still. There's a research facility checkpoint. I'm not familiar with that layout. I'll bet there's a wall all the way around this. That's interesting as all get out. And we got another dairy farm. Pump station. Mount Vernon has been revealed by the cell phone map data. Thank you very much. Some houses. Nature trail. Collapsed tower. Collapsed tower? Oh my goodness, no. Oh, wow. Okay, this is a great map gen, isn't it? Okay, we got light industry next to a mine entrance. Ooh. Ooh. Wow. Okay, we knew about the pump station. What the hell is this? A steel mill. Really? A steel mill right here? Wow. And a mansion just south of the New England Church Retreat. Folks, I ain't moving. I can play Cataclysm from the visible map right now for 70 episodes. No problem. Wow. That's incredible. If this... That lumber mill could have NPCs, and it may not. We should check. I need a place to base, you know? I don't know if I really want to base right here in the refugee center. I haven't met the New England Church retreat people yet. We may just go, you know, plunk down a cabin somewhere. Got the sugar house. What is this icon right here? Oh, there's a wasp hive on that radio tower. Okay, good to know. Quiet orchard. Still don't know what that means. Yeah, we've struck gold. Yeah, I don't know where I'll put my base yet, so we won't worry about it. The other thing I wanted to do with the cell phone was to see... look here. Smartphone from far away. Wait a minute. From far away. Did it give us map data from far away? And I'm just... because I probably picked up that cell phone up here somewhere. Yeah, no. I don't think so. Excuse me. Yeah, no, I think it mapped our local area. But anyway. Whoops. I was trying to look here at the, look at this winding circuitous path that it gave us. And that gives us a lot of locations. Infield. Okay, we must have used a trail guide up here. Alright, whatever. Oh, yeah, so the other thing I wanted to do with the cell phone was if we take this and instead of checking the map, we look at the system, dig into the local files, we found nothing interesting. Okay. Apply this one. Don't think we need to check for map data on it. Check the system, local files. Here we go. Untitled 2047 1919 MP4. Does this mean that the year is 2047? The video is taken by a person poking a black, motionless, crab-looking creature with a stick. They try to flip the creature over when it moves and suddenly jumps toward the camera. You hear a scream and some distant shuffling, but for the next 2 hours and 24 minutes. The video seems to contain only clouds slowly passing by the dropped smartphone until its battery dies. Okay. Now, which ones have I applied? We got 3 and 2 now. Oh, no, wait. That's 2. That's 1. Yes, okay. This is the remaining one. Here. Let's check the system on this one and dig into the local files. Oh, my. Have I seen this one? No, I don't think I've read this one on the channel before, so let's read it. This security tape captures the view of a rural gas station and the deserted tree-fringed roadway beyond. The space beside one of the gas station pumps, or the gas pumps, is soon filled as a large 4x4 motors into the frame, towing a bouncing and rocking animal carriage behind it. Really? As the truck pulls up and a burly, bearded man clambers out, insistent whinnies and heavy bangs emanate from the trailer's interior. Brows knit in concern, the driver potters with the pump as the neighs growing ever... as the trailer trembles and shakes with the struggles of its displeased captive. The neighs growing ever harsher and verging on a distorted scream by the time the man's finished tending to his vehicle. After he finishes gassing up, the motorist replaces the nozzle and approaches the trailer, rapping on its side. "Blackie," he calls out, "the hell's wrong with you in there?" A crushing blow bulges the trailer's shell, causing it to sway violently as rivets burst and the man staggers back. With successive blows shattering the trailer's side panels, the head of a horse eventually forces its way through a widening crack, shards of jagged metal stripping the flesh from its skull as it struggles. Scrambling to the door of his 4x4, the driver flings himself into the vehicle as the undead beast crashes free, sniffing the air for a few moments before rearing up and bringing its front hooves down on the truck's windshield. Towering out of sight, the man's sobbing pleas and screams are audible as the heavy utility vehicle is pummeled into a crumpled wreck, the heap of mobile sinew that used to be his steed struggling to push its snapping snout through the shattered window. Tearing the driver's side door free with a screech of ripping metal, the animal tosses its head and lets loose a malformed shriek before it plunges into the peeled open cabin. Muscles rippling and thrashing, the horse's metal-flayed bulk obscures much of the scene. Though the man's rising screams, the nauseating sounds of bones being torn from their homes, and the sprays of viscera pulsing through the vehicle's open gaps attest well enough to the quadruped's brutal work. Yeah. Somebody shared that security footage to the internet? What was that website? They didn't let that crap on Facebook, did they? Wow. That's horrible. And you know, that's why I avoid zombie horses as much as possible. All right. So we've reviewed some of the smartphone footage. Oh gosh, my flashlight's still on. Whoops. Let's turn that off. Dang it. I hate it when I do that. All right, let's drop these smartphones because they're just, don't need them. Okay. And then we're probably going to shed the rucksack if we get into combat. Now, there's one thing that I noticed that I have just, like, completely erroneously and stupidly done. Can I wield my baton? Yes, I can. Guess what I left behind when we were grabbing the ice cream stuff? You guessed it. I don't have my pipe mace anymore. So, let's rectify that. Yeah, keep smashing. Oh, that's weird. It didn't say that before, did it? Alright, so we should be able to craft the pipe staff. And I'm gonna wield that. Perfect. We'll come back for those pipe fittings later. Now, while I was, you may be asking yourself, where did the fresh water come from? Well, I went in there and I entered a closet. I deconstructed something like a locker to get some sheet metal. I made this brazier. And then I scooped a bunch of toilet water into my containers and I boiled me up some. Because I didn't want anybody to see me doing that, because you don't want to be a refugee in this place, man. Now, okay, I've noticed two weird things. First of all, Dave's still here, and we're probably going to wind up talking to Dave. But check this out. This is not Dr. Mendez or whoever. What happened to the doctor? This is a change in the new fork, I think. Let's talk to this Leia Falcon. It says citizen. What? Who are you? I'm a doctor. Oh, it is the doctor. One of several at the outpost. We were the lucky ones. Came here, right, went, things started to go wrong, never left. That typo was in Dark Days Ahead. It's still with us. Right when, not right went. Anyway, so what are you doing right now? The old guard, that's what's left of the feds, set me up here to screen any new arrivals for infection risks. Don't worry about me. I've had these mouth flaps since I was born. Can't be too paranoid these days. Sad to have to turn people away, but I like the assignment for the chance to get news about the outside world. What kind of news? Sightings of unusual living dead or new mutations. The more we know about what's happening, the closer we get to a treatment, or maybe even a cure. It's a long shot, but you have to hope to survive. Yeah, good luck with that. You people couldn't cure the simplest things. Could you even cure a scratch? Do you ever find a cure for the common cold, you poser? You're deceiving people. All you did was harm. Whatever. Heard anything about the outside world? This is no classic zombie outbreak. Yeah, no shit. The dead seem to be getting stronger as the days go on. Some survivors, too, come in here with adaptations. Maybe they're related. Oh, yeah, I don't want to talk about that. I don't have no adaptations, you know. Can I trade? No, we can't trade. You know what? You know what? You know what? She's going to tell me where the hospital is. So I might as well. She says she has a job. Yeah, tell me about it. So she wants me to analyze zombie blood. Excuse me, I assume. Yeah. I've been authorized to reward the completion with 30 merch. A sizable sum. I wouldn't call it that. Whatever, I'll do it. She gives me a blood draw kit, USB drive, and the location of a hospital. You got any advice? The centrifuge is technical. Study up on the use of computers. Oh, yeah, that's right. That's right. Okay, so now we should know the location of the hospital. What we need to do is hit capital M. Analyze zombie blood should be our active mission. And then we can pull up our map. And follow the indicator. It's relatively distant. Oh, Copland Plantation. Okay. That's why it said farm east of Copland Plantation. Copland Plantation is the name of a large city. My bad from the last episode. My bad. Okay, fine. Find the inhaler. What if that's our active quest? Yeah, it doesn't give me an indicator. Okay. So, yeah, you don't have an inhaler, do you? All right, yeah, let's screw you. Whatever. Okay, so here's the other thing that I noticed. A little bit different. If I talk to Smokes and ask him to trade, he doesn't trust me enough. How do you like that? I never saw that in DDA. So, all right. I believe we're going to have to do the mission here in order to trade with Smokes, and trading with Smokes is like critically important for my progress, in my opinion. I want to buy a whole bunch of 9mm ammo. And I got no merch in it. Well, yeah, I got no merch, A. He should give me some for this mission, and then also, he won't trade with me anyway, so. What's the trouble with food, selling hardware, etc.? Is there any way I can join your group? I'm looking for work. I have a job. Tell me about it. If you really want to lend a hand. Uh-oh. Oh my... Oh, what? This has changed. If you really want to lend a hand, we could use your help clearing out the dead in the back bay. Fearful of going outside during the first days of the Cataclysm, we ended up throwing our dead and the zombies we managed to kill in the sealed back bay. Our promising leader at the time even fell. He turned into something different. Kill all of them and make sure they won't bother us again. We can't pay much besides our own internal money, etc. It says, if you accept, I'll tell the guards to immediately take down the barricade in the back. You should only accept if you're ready to do this now. Well, I mean, they're gonna help, right? Yeah, I'll do it. I'll do it. Please be careful. We don't need any more deaths. Hey, can you share some equipment? I mean, after all, I'm helping you out. You have nothing to give. You lie. You have nothing to give. He says, okay, here you go. Thank you. All right, whatever. I'll be back soon. Did he give me anything? He didn't, did he? Look here. No. Okay, now I'm really worried because I don't know anything about this whole tell the guards to immediately take down the barricade stuff. I'm really worried that they're not going to help me now. What if we go this way? Okay, that door's not open, is it? This is like a closed metal door. Yeah, used in conjunction with automated whatchama. She says, what's going on over there? Oh, nothing. They just took the barricade down for no... because, you know, it's time to do that. Okay. Yeah, oh, okay. Oh, I see. I know why Wormy Worm Girl did this too, I think. Because you could somewhat cheese this situation. It kind of created a one-tile alley through the barricade. Now... Also, instead of like 4 guards back here, I've got 2. And these guys, you got a fire-hardened wooden spear. Yeah, the last time I did this, I got caught in the head by that thing. You don't want to get between these spear wielders and who they're stabbing. But you know, it may behoove me to go ahead and open these doors. You guys got weapons in here? Okay, good. Because something's about to happen, so I hope you guys are ready for that. Let's open these doors too. Yeah, that way this guy has a chance to investigate. And geez, I'm not ready for this, man. I'm freaking terrified right now. So I've got high transition, but my speed's 100%. I got no pain right now. No pain, no gain, they say. Now, can I drag something? See, those counters are probably heavy, right? I could build my own tunnel. I mean, right? That'd be a good idea, too. Can I grab this? You're in the territory. They won't appreciate your actions. Why? You won't let me drag a shelf? What about this? I can't drag that either. Now, you guys are really kind of persnickety, aren't you? Oh, crap. From the east, you hear crackling sounds. Okay. So we've got a very dangerous electrical zombie. Let's get all our ammo in one location real quick. We got M9 magazine. Let's unload that. Heard crackling sounds. Oops. Unload that. And then reload. Let's see. Unload the Beretta, and then reload the 5-round magazine. There we go. And then reload the gun with that. There we go. Ignore. Okay, cool. So we've got how many rounds was that? Like 12 rounds. Okay, we got 12 rounds and a pipe staff. This thing conducts electricity too. Shit. Okay. Yeah, that's what the pistol's for, right? Yeah, that's what the pistol's for. Okay. Oh boy. Okay, let's have a look. We got a brainless. What in the? Got a howling waif. Okay, she only got 1 HP too. That's nice. We got a. Oh shit. We got a pupating zombie. Oh. Oh, I pray that no flesh raptors come out of that thing. And then we got a zombie child that's going to be not very happy making, and decayed zombie, and I'm seeing the electricity arcing off of one of the zombies. And then we've got a sludge trail from the pupator in here. Okay, not good. Not good. Yeah. Oh god. Ugh. Sludge everywhere. Okay. 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 The pupating zombie dies. What? Oh. Oh no. What is that? An unstable flesh raptor. What is that? It's about as fast as I am. This small winged predator darts through the air on 3 thinly haired wings that look like stretched human hands. A jagged spike juts out from the point where the wings meet, and a bloated, fleshy belly hangs beneath. The sharp smell of rotten eggs hangs around it. I've never seen an unstable one before. Now this one is a regular flesh raptor. Much faster than me. This small winged predator darts through the air. Looks like nothing you've seen on Earth, and yet strangely like it is made of human parts. Okay, I didn't expect flesh raptors, so... Oh boy. Oh, this could get freaking real. Yeah. Right. So, okay, I think they're going to start moving toward the door, right? Then these guys are going to get interested, and then we're going to have a horrendous melee. It's fine. The, well, Lord have mercy on us. That's all I know. Oh, you know what I need to do? Oh. Let's drop the high volume rucksack over there, and then let's get the hemostatic powder out of that. Which looks like we may only have one dose of. I thought I had more than that, but yeah. And let's grab the bandage out of there too. And yeah, at least that. Grab those 2 items. Ignore and grab the frickin' items. Okay, claws at me, but I dodge. Very good. So, all right. If we get heavy bleeding, then at least that. So now these guys don't seem too concerned right now. And then that concerns me quite a bit. Okay, he hit my right arm. Now I missed. Okay. The zombie child got knocked down by the other zombie piling in behind, right? So, I get 1 turn to attack this guy, I guess. Alright, I battered him for 17. That leaves him moderately wounded, and just gonna, like, dodge backwards. I'm starting to suspect that these guys don't intend to help me. They have not started to move toward the bad situation. The child hits my leg. Yes, indeed. Guys? From the east you hear a high-pitched hum. Mm-hmm. Yes. Okay. Oh dear. Okay, that's happy making right there. So the zombie and the decayed zombie will be no problem. Go to a walk here. They are, you know, specifically focused on me. Ah, okay, good. Melee has ensued. The flesh raptor has engaged with this spear wielder here. Okay, I'm feeling a little bit better about things. You feel awful about killing the zombie child. That sucks, man. Our mood just went down to like nothing. I don't know. All right, let's back it up one here. Oh dear. Hey, whoa. Now you don't want to get between the spear guy and the zombie. I've made that mistake before. It's not a good situation. Where did our spear guys go? Okay, they're down there working in tandem. That's good. You hear Thora Goodrich saying, amigo, it's headed right for us. Okay. Her nickname is Necro. We're a match made in heaven. Gonna have to flirt with her later. What the hell was that? Oh dear. Oh, the flesh raptor is fleeing. Yes, but I think they flee and fly back. Flee and fly back. Flee and fly back. We could, I think we could safely use our pistol against that flesh raptor right now. Let's try that. Oh, you hear an explosion. Wait, what? Your ears ring. What? An unstable flesh raptor explodes. Oh, that's what makes them unstable. The unstable flesh raptor shoots the fat zombie in the arm. So, yeah, I saw that explosion. The unstable one is gone, I guess. Let's wield the pistol. Yes. Or the baton. I don't know. The way to handle a flesh raptor is to catch them flying away. I'm not in a good position. If we use the pistol... They're hard to shoot, too. I mean... I like the pipe staff. I don't know. We'll stick with the pipe staff for a minute. The thing to do with the flesh raptor is figure out which way... Okay, it's flying back. It's also deafened. Alright, let's just try to help these guys out in every way we can. This fat zombie, for example, is going to be a problem. Punctures the fat zombie in the leg. Fat zombie claws at your head. I just want to make sure they're not hitting me with a spear. Yeah, I can't hear anything. Okay, she's grabbed by something. We've killed the fat zombie. Stamina's not looking great, but... Am I bleeding? I appear to be bleeding, too. Look at our health. How do I do that again? Yes. Head is bleeding. I'm sad and deaf. Minor bleeding. Okay, what's the condition of the flesh raptor here? I fear... Come on. What's going on here? Hit X and then scroll. Oh, here we go. Flesh raptor has ringing ears. Yeah, it's good luck. Okay, she's going that way. She's going that way. You slip and fall, you're knocked to the floor. Get up. Do we need to catch the flesh raptor up against that wall like that when it goes up there? Or if I get in the corner just so, it's very tricky sometimes. But oh my god. What is this? An incandescent husk. It has ringing ears, it's standing on a slick surface. This zombie is visible only as a glowing white silhouette. You have to squint to see, cloaked in a crackling field of lightning that pulses like a beating heart. It walks slowly and deliberately, the thunderstorms surrounding it. The thunderstorms surrounding it, eagerly jumping to anything conductive within its grasp. Fatally dangerous. I have low hope for those guys right there, man. They're gonna have a hard time. Let's first shoot the flesh raptor if possible. I've reached a decision on that. I can only drop the pipe staff. That's fine. Because I don't have a belt in my... Okay, now, let's fire at the flesh raptor. Here. Come on, give me a hit. No. Wield the pipe staff. Okay, so he hit me. Now, the bleeding is sometimes really serious. Yeah, bad bleeding instantly. Okay, but he's got to fly away for so many turns. So what I'm going to do is burn my stamina to run him down. Oops. Shit. Flew that way, too. Oh, crap. Okay. Ooh, damn. Okay, now I'm thinking escape through the door and solve the bleeding issue. These guys are deaf, too. Okay. I need to get my stamina back regardless. I can't fight like this. He's gonna go for another pass. He impales my leg. Okay, run for it. Close that, close that. Go into a walk. I need to apply the hemostatic powder to whatever is bleeding the worst. So we've got bleeding, minor bleeding, minor bleeding. So it's the torso. We stop the bleeding. Drop the pipe staff and stop the light bleeding that we've got. Bleeding stops, the bleeding stops. Okay. Now we're wielding the pipe staff. Now I want to get all of my stamina back. Okay. And who, God only knows what the situation is out there now. But I'm probably going to try to take some shots with my pistol. Let's peek out here and see how it's going. Okay. Eloisa Necro Walden. There. Who is this? Okay, there's the flesh raptor has died up here. That's good. He's done. What about Sean McLaughlin? We can probably shoot Sean McLaughlin. But let's move out there. Aponte is losing blood. The other guy's losing blood. Okay, so Sashiko Aponte shot the flesh raptor. Good job, man. Good job. That's the foreman, I believe, or whatever you want to call him. Is there anything we can do for this guy? Let me look. Examine wounds, use item on. Bandage. Okay, let's get our bandages. The other guy dead? Probably. The incandescent husk dead. I'm going to close these doors. No, that's in the way. Grab the bandages out of here. Okay. I'm going to see if I can use a bandage on this guy. Yeah, look at this. He's having some serious torso bleeding here. The bleeding is reduced but not stopped. Okay. Use another makeshift bandage. The bleeding is stopped. Okay. What about the arm? It's minor bleeding. The torso bleeding is stopped. Okay, I'm not too worried about the minor bleeding. Let's go see about this guy. I don't want him to die. Okay. Use item on. Oh, yeah. He's got bad bleeding in the... Oh, heavy bleeding in the torso. Headless zombie spotted. Ignore. Try to stop the bleeding. The wound still bleeds. Alright, let's try again. Bandage. That torso. Headless zombie. Ignore. The wound still bleeds. Okay. Use another bandage. Come on, baby. The wound still bleeds. Come on, come on, come on. Come on. The wound still bleeds. Oh my god. The wound still bleeds. The bleeding is reduced. Yes. Okay. This is like, oh, this is horrible. The bleeding is reduced. Okay. The bleeding is stopped. Okay, he's got other bleeding too, so let's look at this other, like his head, his minor bleeding. Let's see, we can probably, there, we can do something about that. There, he has no more bleeding icon. This guy has stopped bleeding. All right, that's good. He killed the headless zombie. Let's smash these corpses so they don't come back to revisit us. That's Thora Goodrich. Yeah, we lost one. We lost one. That's sad. Will it let us get, like, the irradiated plum, for example? Now, that would be considered stealing. We don't rob the dead, okay? But here's my question. Do we pulp the dead? Because, like, you know, you'd think you probably should, right? Should. I mean, look, you guys, you want me to do this? I know she was a friend of yours. I'll just do this. Hey, don't look. There. The corpse thoroughly pulped. That was a, what was that? Was this a person? Oh, that was Sean McLaughlin right there. That was the man, the myth, the legend. We're slipping and sliding all over the floor now. Get rid of that. Holy shit, that was a disaster. Oh my god. Alright, so let's, wear the backpack. Which I need to wash, by the way. It's filthy. I've been sliding across the gore. I mean, you know, it's all nasty. Okay, well, let's go tell Smokes that we've done a thing. Hey, thanks for your help, guys. I really appreciate it. Okay, what? You bleeding too? Bethany Taylor? You bleeded? How did you get mixed up in this mess? Wow. Okay. Ooh. Yeah, damn, that was rough. Hey, you guys? Yeah, no. You can go back to bed or whatever. Yeah, no. We took care of it. You're welcome. An unmanageable pain. No wonder, too. Let's take an aspirin. And a acetaminophen. The hell with our liver and our kidneys, you know what I'm saying? Alright, Smokes. Will they be bothering us any longer? No. I killed it. He gives you 25 merch. He says, thank you. Having that big of a threat. close to home was nerve-wracking. Here's some of our local certified notes. We've been paying these to our workers in exchange for supplies. They're getting some value in the center as a trade item. I'm afraid that they're all we have to spare at the moment, and I have more I'd like you to do. Now, you know what? Glad to help. Do you know that in Cataclysm Dark Days Ahead, he used to give you like 500 cash value in trade? I could say, how about some items as payment? You got the merch and you got the items as payment. That is gone. Let's trade. What? Smokes does not trust you enough. Get out of here. Come on. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me right now? This doesn't trust you. Why? About other things. Okay, let's go through some dialogues. Our address is in the computers of most of the evac shelters around here, and people keep showing up that we have to turn away. Yes. Are you, You mentioned you were selling hardware. Tools, to be precise. The basement and storage rooms had way more than we need. Right. Basement? The center has a pretty large lower floor, behind metal doors that were made to stand up to basically anything. Bombs, radiation, you make it. You name it. Place is basically a vault. Most of our population is living in there. Only people who we think are combat capable stay up here. Bear in mind we started off with a few buses of office workers and soccer moms. If worst comes to worst, they'll stand a chance if things go bad up here. How do I get down there? I can't share that. We're talking security extremely seriously right now. I know we're taking security seriously. The guards downstairs are well armed and they've got orders to immediately apprehend anyone they don't recognize. Yes. If I could go down there, I could help bring them supplies, food, medicine. He says, I appreciate the offer. I really do, but I'm sorry. The basement is off limits to outsiders. Maybe once we're in a better spot. Okay, I guess that makes sense. What about all these people in the lobby? You know, these are the ones they look down on, basically, you know. Well, why haven't they gone anywhere else? Can't you get them out? Why don't you ask them? Okay. Tell me about the free merchant certified notes. Tell me your story. How'd you end up? Oh, damn it. I skipped part of it. Well, he's Gavin. He was a fireman before the end of the world. I was also on duty when everything fell apart. You were a fireman? I was a security guard. We got shit in common. I'd rather not go into detail. My family was Irish. I never married, and I liked woodworking. God damn, what do you want, a kiss? I volunteered to take inventory of what the center had when I got off the bus. One thing leads to another, and now I'm here. Yes, I realize they won't let you downstairs either. Oh, they call him Smokes because he used to be a firefighter. He doesn't even smoke cigarettes, he said. Let's trade. Oh, God bless it. He doesn't trust me enough to trade. That is bullshit. And I have no credit with him. So what am I supposed to do? Do I have these notes that he mentioned? Yeah, I got the merch. I got the merch, man. What does he want me to do? Tell me about this other job. This is a bit more involved than the last request. We recently lost a scavenger party coming to trade with us, and I would like you to investigate. We strongly suspect a raider band or horde caught them off guard. I can give you the coordinates of the last radio message, but little else. In either case, deal with the threat so that the scavengers can continue to pass through in relative safety. I'm going to accept the mission. Now, last time, can you share some equipment, please? You just asked me for stuff. Ask later. You know what? Clear the back bay is successfully completed. Hold on. Let's try to trade again. Have you dealt with him? No, not yet. Let's trade. Oh, gosh, dang it. He'll trade the toolbox. Wait. Now he'll trade duct tape. He doesn't trust me enough to trade broken glass. He'll trade tin cans and plastic bottles. I just want ammo. Okay, fine. You know what? You're not the only NPC. Smokes. You're just the one that, you know, whatever, man. Okay, I'm gonna drive down to the new church retreat and see what those people are about. Let's grab up this stuff. Take down the... Yeah. Can I stick the pipe staff? Cannot stick it in my belt to wield the brazier. Okay. So we drop the pipe staff right there, because that's a good place to remember where it is. And then we wield the brazier. So then we throw it in this box. That's how we make fire. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, okay, we're good. The sticks? No. We'll get fuel wherever we go. Okay, where was that entrance? Right here, I guess? Yeah, okay, so maybe, the merch, maybe I can trade the merch to these guys? I don't know. You know, soon I'm just gonna be thinking about somewhere to lay my head, wrap these makeshift bandages around my fresh wounds. Kick back for a little while, get some Z's. Zombie horse spotted. God, dang it. Ignore. Yeah. Oh, don't you... God bless, I didn't mean to hit ignore. Okay, back it up at like 20 miles an hour. Holy moly, this is a straight road, right? So... Yeah, I actually didn't mean to hit ignore. Oh well. Okay, Yeah. Okay, so if I want to go left, I turn left, right? So... From the north, you hear smash and thump. Oh, shit. What did I hit in the middle of the road? It rams the giant aphid. Oh, man. I just backed over a giant aphid. Oh, that's crazy. Okay. Alright, let's... Okay. The semi-truck's headlight is destroyed. The semi-truck's stereo system is destroyed. You hear smash and crash. Oh, it kind of like got in between my tires. Crap. Turn, 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 baby, turn, turn. Oof. Okay, so we lost a headlight and the stereo system. What's down here? Well, this is where our wing mirror crashed into the tree. Switch back to auto drive here. Hopefully the horse doesn't catch up to us. Actually, I feel like it's going to, and it's also getting dark. So yeah, let's speed up a little bit. Make sure that we don't have a zombie horse behind us. I can't see because I don't have a... Okay. I park... Hi, they've got a tent. Let's stick to the highway so I can pull in their driveway properly. Better turn off the freezer just because we don't have like enough battery for that right now. Do I still have the water in my inventory? I think I do. Yeah. Okay. It's rather dark. So as we pull up to this place around dusk, look at this. There's a guy in a tent. Frederica Bravo with an AR-15 rifle +1. Hell yeah, let's talk to Frederica. He looks up at you in uninterested fashion. What do you want? I'm working. Oh, sorry. So, this is a complex of buildings. We got, this is the church, I presume, although oddly laid out. This lady down here is reading. This guy down here is just sitting around with a scalpel in his hand. He must be the doctor. What is going on here? Here's the bulletin board. Let's talk with, oh look, it gives a indicator of who you're talking to. Has it always done that? Maybe it has. I don't think so, though. I want to talk to the guy right next to me here. Sonia Green. Good to see people like you in the world. I'm Sonia Green. I entertain the people. Sonia? Nice to meet you. I'm Marquis War Ellsworth. How are things here? Oh, just fine. A bit malnourished and all, but I can't really complain if that's the worst of it, right? My guitar makes our twisted little world a bit more tolerable, though. Takes my mind off stuff and muffles the screams of the boogeymen, you know? How did you get here? Now that is a wild story. I owe my life to this kid Chloe, really. I'll let her tell the tale. I'll talk to Chloe about that. How are things around here? Oh, just fine. A bit malnourished and all, but I can't really complain if that's the worst of it, right? Oh, excuse me. I believe I read that twice somehow. How did you get here? Okay, right. Is everyone treating you fairly? Fairly? There's no such thing as fairness in the world. Haha, I agree with that. The NECC wouldn't give a damn if I starved to death on this very bench. At least I have friends here, ones that appreciate what I do. I make music, and that's all I have left. It means everything to me. It's a nice guitar you have there. You're fucking right. I like it. Scars. Makes it look like it has a history, you know? We've been through a lot. Those pesky living dead forced me to harm my sweet guitar. But I retaliated and bashed their heads in. I lost a part of me that day, but the guitar's all right. Just a bit rusted from all that blood and gore, that's all. What were you saying before? I better get going. She says, bye. Is Chloe here? Cora? Arturo Maldonado. Cory Kaya Dosia. Hey there, amigo. Welcome to the Losers Club. I'm just passing through. Well, if that's the case, I don't suppose you could help out the struggling survivors. How'd you get here? Cory blankly stares at the wall for a moment. Me and my friends were in the cities when it hit. I was the only one to make it out. Some gigantic horror devoured everything in its way. There was a memorial service and all, organized by the churchgoers. By far the nicest thing they've done for me. Well, how are things living here? I'm just here, really. I'm the local mechanic around here. I just fiddle with the machinery. Just about all of it is titty fucking wiener. What? Older than dirt and nearly unfixable. I don't even know what he means by that. They're running a wood-fired generator for power. The goddamn thing is the noisiest clunker I've ever heard. Ugh, wood-fired generator? Really? What do you see? Okay, whatever. Are non-joinees treating you fairly? Like second-class citizens, that's how they treat us. What were you saying before? What needs to be done? Basic repairs and upkeep mostly. The generator in the basement is on its last legs, so I've been thinking about building a solar array for this place. Helen is against it, but I want to change her mind. All I need are a few spare parts. Well, maybe I can help you get the items you need. He says, we're going to create a charger and a generator all in one. Here's the battle plan. Zach could create the framework. You'll get me a solar panel, and the rest I can craft or repurpose from the bus. Helen has promised us a reward if this thing lives up to her standards. So all I gotta get is a solar panel? I'll do it, man. With my brains and your brawn, we'll make an excellent team. A regular solar panel will do just fine. Yeah, you got any advice? All you need is a good wrench and a solar car. Yeah, sounds good, thanks. Okay, cool. I better get going. Let's chat with the other gentleman. Arturo Maldonado. Hi, lad. Can I pat you on the shoulder? I want to be sure you're here. Are you alright? Yeah, just that I sometimes see things. I want to be sure you're real. Well, what's your story? I've had a bad run of things. I grew up real poor in a bad part of town. Always got my nose where it shouldn't have been. When I was about 18, I started doing coke heavily. Every 2 days, I'd get spaced out on the stuff, started robbing gas stations and dumb things like that for a fix. I went to jail, and I met the New England church community there. I joined up to find penance for my sins. Another thing, stay off that damn stuff. I messed up my brain real bad doing that. Well, how are things around here? They're not so bad. No, they're not so... Excuse me, they're not so hot. The whole compound is always low on food. There's godforsaken shamblers out on the roads, and Helen is starting to panic a bit. She thinks I'm a holy visionary with my episodes. Sometimes I want to believe her. Usually, I take the Thorazine Jane has, but I've been getting it less and less. Can you tell me about the community? Well, it's an old church group that decided to become doomsday preppers. I don't know much else, except they used to do a lot of charity work. I met them that way. What do you see in your visions? Arturo stares blankly for a moment. The man in the mirror comes to me at night and whispers things in my ear. Eyes on the walls, watching, the woman who crawls. Sorry about that. You want to come with me? Nah. Not everything's perfect around here, but it's the only thing I've got left. Let's link in later. Okay. Cool. There's a meal tray here. 15 meal trays. Oh, you guys got food? Because I could use some food. I didn't bring my food from the other base. They've got logs. Oh yeah, they do. They've got cat food. Oatmeal. They've got oatmeal. I don't know if they'll let me eat it. Ooh, wait, what? They got stuff. Well, they let me take the stuff. Let's see. What if I want to take a chef knife? It will be considered stealing. No. Okay. Let's talk with this person. Simon Weaver. Hello, stranger. I don't think we've met before. It's nice to meet you. Name's Simon. Who are you? Where am I right now? This is the New England Community Church. The NECC, I guess. I should say it's one of their old retreats. I'm Simon, the head chef around here. What's your story? I used to volunteer as a cook in a homeless shelter. I met the church through that job. Their missionaries would come by every so often and hand out essentials to people living there, and then give a sermon in one of the back rooms. Catherine and I wound up going to one of their sermons, and we've stayed connected since. Working in that shelter taught me to cook on a shoestring budget. That's really useful these days, you know? Well, where's your family now? Catherine's probably in the bunks right now, and Jeremiah's next door. Feel free to say hello sometime. Who is Catherine? She's my wife. Worked for the church before the end of days. She used to organize charities for the needy. Now we're the ones in need of charity. She has a bit of a high horse these days, but a nice lady once you get to know her. We've been married for 28 years, and I couldn't ask for a better wife. Well, who's Jeremiah? Jeremiah is my son. He's a sweet boy and all grown up now. We've taught him everything he knows, and we all had high hopes for how he could make it in the world before the apocalypse took it away. He doesn't like his mother, Catherine, very much, and I've tried to help the two, but they can't seem to properly get along. Well, why would they have an issue with each other? Catherine is a bit overprotective of him, and ever since the end of the world, she's become extremely worried for his safety. He wants more independence, seeing as how he's grown now, but she won't leave him be. She tells him that someone needs to keep an eye on him, so she took it upon herself to do so. I think she has the best intentions at heart. I know she loves him dearly, but that boy needs to figure out some things on his own. Well, yeah, I agree with that. Let me ask you about something else. Well, how are you holding up? Could be better, could be worse, but I'm not complaining. I have everything I need here, my family, a nice job, and a roof over my head. I only wish God was as forgiving to others as to me. That's good to hear. I'm not saying I'm interested, but is there any way I could join the community? Well, you'd have to talk to Gemma or Julian about that. I'm sure there's a way, though. Hey, thanks for the info, buddy. So there you go. There's a potential we could join this community. For now, I think in between episodes, I need to put War Ellsworth to, maybe we can go over here. Find me a blanket. Oh, you know what? We don't need their stuff. I've got my plushie, and we can sleep in here, can't we? But I think it's time for Ellsworth to call it a night. It's been a long day. A long and bloody and horrible day. And some god-awful things happened today, like that zombie child. That was very disturbing. Luckily, we got us a bed right here. I ought to be able to drop my little plushie and I'd cover up with this emergency jacket and cuddle the coyote plushie and put War to bed. I'll be back in the next episode when the sun rises to find out more about the New England church community. Hope you enjoyed this episode. I'll see you in the next one. And in the meantime, I'll see you in the comment section. Take care of your damn selves. All right?